Welcome to Strong Farm and Rural Shores podcast. I'm Edmar Xavier, your beloved tourism expert, and today we are embarking on a crucial journey for businesses, securing funds. Whether you are a visionary entrepreneur or a seasoned organization, the process of presenting your project to potential investors requires finesse and strategic communication. In this episode, we will break down the key elements you should include in your project proposal to make a lasting impression and attract the right partners for your venture. Make your notes and ask your questions in the comments. Are you unsure or do you have any suggestions? Write in the comments. I will answer all the questions you have. If you want to know more about this subject, comment investment, and I will send you exclusive material on funds, grants, and investments. Let's begin our immersion in the knowledge of the Strong Farm and Rural Shores Destinations program, teaching important steps for you to succeed in obtaining the necessary resources for the development of your dream. We will now delve into the topics of this episode and in the end, study a hypothetical case to illustrate and consolidate the knowledge. Executive Summary. The executive summary acts as the gateway to your proposal. It's essentially the elevator pitch that encapsulates your project's essence. Think of it as the wow factor, where you concisely outline your project's objectives, the fund you are seeking, and what makes your project stand out in a crowded market. This section is your chance to grab your audience's attention and make them eager to learn more. Introduction. Moving on to the introduction. This is where you set the stage for your project by providing a deeper understanding of your organization. Share your mission, vision, and past achievements to build credibility. Introduce the core problem or opportunity your project addresses, creating a narrative that captivates your audience and sets the context for the proposal. Project description. Now, let's delve into the project description. Here, you expand your project's purpose, goals, and scope. Articulate the specific activities and strategies that will be employed and define the target audience or beneficiaries. This is the meat of your proposal, where you paint a vivid picture of what your project is all about. Market analysis. Next, the market analysis. In this segment, you showcase your thorough understanding of the market or problem your project aims to take. Investors want to know that you've conducted a comprehensive analysis, so dive deep into the specifics of your industry or sector. This is your opportunity to exhibit expertise and market intelligence. Feasibility study. The feasibility study is where you present the evidence supporting the viability of your project. Acknowledge potential challenges and demonstrate how you plan to overcome them. Investors are keen on understanding the risks involved and your proactive strategies for mitigating them. Budget. Now, let's talk about the budget. This section provides a transparent breakdown of how the allocated funds will be utilized. Detail the costs in categories such as personnel, materials, technology, marketing, and much more. A well-structured budget instills confidence in investors that you've thoroughly considered every aspect of your project's financial needs. Timeline. Moving on to the timeline. Investors want to see a realistic and well-thought-out plan for the project implementation. Outline a timeline with key milestones and deliverables, provide a roadmap that instills confidence in your project's execution. Expected outcomes. Now, expected outcomes. In this segment, clearly articulate the impact your project aims to achieve. Utilize metrics and indicators to measure success, allowing investors to visualize the tangible results of their potential involvement. Partnerships and collaborations. Partnerships and collaborations play a crucial role in enhancing your project's credibility. Highlight existing or potential partnerships that strengthen your project. This could include collaborations that bring unique expertise, resource, or support to the table, showcasing a network that contributes to your project's success. Risk assessment. In the risk assessment section, identify potential risks and challenges associated with your project. Investors appreciate transparency, and this is your opportunity to demonstrate a clear understanding of potential obstacles. Discuss your risk mitigation strategies to showcase your preparedness and resilience. Sustainability and impact. Sustainability and impact are critical for long-term success. In this section, outline how your project will be sustained beyond the initial fund period. Emphasize the long-term impact and benefits, demonstrating a forward-thinking approach that aligns with investors' interests in sustainable and impactful ventures. Conclusion. To wrap it up, we've covered the essential elements for planning a compelling business presentation to secure funds. Remember, these elements collectively create a persuasive narrative that showcases your project's potential. Summarize the key points, reiterate the need for funding, and emphasize the positive outcomes your project aims to achieve. Your proposal is not just a document. It is the beginning of a collaborative journey towards success. Let's create a fictional business case that aligns with the themes of this podcast, focusing on sustainable agriculture and rural development. This case will serve as an illustrative example for our podcast today. Strong Farm and Rural Shores podcast, where we dive deep into the realms of regenerative tourism, sustainable agriculture, and rural development. In today's episode, we will explore a captivating fictional business case that mirrors the core themes of our podcast today. Join us on this imaginative journey as we illustrate how innovative solutions can drive positive change in our agricultural landscape. Stay tuned for insights, inspiration, and a glimpse into the possibilities of a thriving and sustainable future. Let's embark on this exciting adventure together. Business case: Sustainable Harvest Ventures. Executive summary. Meet Sustainable Harvest Ventures, an innovative agricultural initiative with a mission to transform traditional farming practices into sustainable, eco-friendly models. Seeking $2 million in funding, our venture is poised to revolutionize rural communities by promoting sustainable agriculture and fostering economic growth. What sets us apart? Our integrated approach that not only involves environmental responsibility but also empowers local communities. Introduction. As we dive into the details, let's understand the background. Sustainable Harvest Ventures is deeply rooted in a commitment to regenerating rural areas. Our organization, with a rich history of successful agricultural projects, recognizes a pressing need for sustainable practices in the ever-evolving landscape of modern agriculture. Project description. Picture this: a sprawling farm embracing agroforestry, organic cultivation, and water conservation techniques. Our project aims to redefine the conventional understanding of farming by incorporating advanced technologies, ensuring efficient land use, and promoting biodiversity. The heart of the project lies in creating a self-sustaining ecosystem that benefits both the environment and the local population. Market analysis. Analyzing the market, we've identified a growing consumer demand for sustainably sourced produce. Our inventory aligns perfectly with this trend, positioning us strategically in an industry that values eco-conscious practices. By leveraging this demand, we not only contribute to the well-being of the environment, but also tap into a lucrative market. Feasibility study. Our feasibility study reveals that sustainable harvest ventures is not just a vision but a viable and scalable model. By addressing potential challenges such as weather fluctuations and market dynamics, we've developed robust strategies to navigate uncertainties. This ensures the resilience and longevity of our project. Budget. Now, let's talk about numbers. A detailed budget of 2 million outlines the allocation of funds, from state-to-the-art irrigation system to training programs for local farmers. Every dollar, every coin is strategically invested to maximize impact. Transparency is key, and our budget reflects our commitment to responsible financial management. Timeline. Embark on this journey. Our timeline spans 3 years, covering the establishment of infrastructure, community engagement programs, and the initial harvest cycles. Key milestones include the implementation of regenerative farming practices and creation of local employment opportunities, and the first yield of sustainable produce. Expected outcomes. The impact: a thriving ecosystem where sustainable agriculture fosters economic growth, enhances biodiversity, and empowers local communities. We anticipate a 30% increase in farm productivity, a 20% reduction in carbon footprint, and 15% rise in the income of participating farmers. These outcomes reflect not just our goals, but a shared vision of a greener, more prosperous future. Partnerships and collaborations. To strengthen our impact, Sustainable Harvest Ventures has forged partnerships with local agricultural agencies, environmental organizations, and governmental bodies. These collaborations amplify our credibility and provide a network of support that extends beyond monetary contributions. Risk assessment. Transparently acknowledging risks, we recognize the potential challenges of adapting to changing climate conditions and market fluctuations. Our risk mitigation strategies include flexible farming practices, diversified income streams, and continuous community engagement to address evolving needs. Sustainability and impact. Beyond the initial funding period, the sustainability of our project is inherent. The model is designed to evolve with changing circumstances, creating a less impact on the environment and the communities we serve. It's not just about the harvest, it's about sowing the seeds of lasting change. Conclusion. In conclusion, Sustainable Harvest Ventures is not just a business proposition, It is a vision for sustainable future. By investing in our venture, you are not only supporting agriculture but contributing to a movement that values the delicate balance between economic growth and environmental preservation. Our success is not just measured in yields, it's measured in positive transformation of rural landscapes and the empowerment of communities. As we conclude this enlightenment episode, I invite you to join our community of changemakers committed to sustainable agriculture and rural development. Subscribe to the Strong Farm and Rural Shores podcast to stay updated on our engaging discussions, interviews, and insightful business cases. Follow us on Spotify and YouTube and share the knowledge with friends, family, and colleagues. Together, we can amplify the impact of our podcast and contribute to a more sustainable and prosperous future. Thank you for being part of our journey. And remember, your support fuels the growth of ideas that shape a better tomorrow. Subscribe, follow, and share. Let's sow the seeds of positive change together. Let's regenerate our planet together. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.